Next one, and then after this we'll dip to others. Down syndrome in proportion. So, Down syndrome screening. Imagine Kilmarnock Stadium takes about 15,000 people. Imagine you've got 15,000 women in Kilmarnock Stadium, and I'm on the pitch. 15,000 pregnant women. Let's assume an average incidence of Downs of about 1 in 1,000. Depends on the age of the women. Let's say they're kind of slightly the older mothers group, all come into Kilmarnock Stadium. So I've got 15,000 women with an average incidence of Downs of 1 in 1,000. So I've got 15 women in that stadium who've got a baby with Down syndrome. Then we say to them, I'm on the pitch, and I say, we can do you a test that gives you an idea what the odds of Down syndrome are. If you don't want to know, leave now. Now in Fife, we keep figures on this, and most places do, about a third of women will leave. They go, I don't want to know, I'm off. So then you end up with 10,000 women in Kilmarnock Stadium, all pregnant, all going to have a test. Now if you do first trimester screening on them all, so nuchal translucency, bloods, then you will identify 9 out of those 10 women if you have a 3% screen positive rate. So 3% of 10,000 women is 300. So we do the first trimester screening on them all, and we say, right, if your figure is worse than 1 in 150, then come down onto the pitch. So we've now got 300 women on the pitch. In that 300 women will be 9 of the women whose babies have Down syndrome. And back in the stand, in the 9,700, will be 1 woman whose baby's got Down syndrome, she's abroad. Let them not down there with them. Then we get these 300 women. Now, if we had a screen positive rate of 5% or 6%, like we used to with intramural screening, we would maybe have 500 or 600, 700 women, and we'd have more babies with Down syndrome, but we'd have more unnecessary screen positive. So the 1 in 150 figure is simply a pragmatic figure to say, we're going to try and identify 9 out of 10 babies without terrifying too many and without doing too many unnecessary tests. So we have a 3% screen positive figure, which is about 1 in 150. We've got 300 women on the pitch. Then I say to them, listen guys, your figure is worse than 1 in 150. But your average figure is 1 in 100. So between you all, there's a 99% chance your baby's fine. Don't forget that. They're only screen positive. There's nothing wrong with them. There's a 99% chance their babies are fine. But if you want to, I can run around and stick a needle in you all, and then we'll find out whether your baby has Down syndrome. Now at that point, in Fife, and in most places, a significant number will go, oh hang on, I wasn't really listening when you offered me that test before. I'm off, I don't want a needle, I'm off, I'm out of here. So we have about a third of women, once they've screened positive, then say, I don't want that test, I'm off. So we're now down to 200 women. So remember we had 9 women with Down syndrome out of that original 10,000 on the pitch in the 300. We've now got 6 women in that 200 on the pitch who've got a baby with Down syndrome, and we've got 194 who don't. We then stick a needle in them all, and we cause 1 or 2 miscarriages, depending on whether we do CBS and whose figures you believe. But 2 of those women are going, 1 or 2 of those women are going to lose a normal baby, and the figure we quote for loss with amniocentesis and CBS is the corrected figures, the chances of losing a normal baby, not the chance of losing an affected baby. So 1 or 2 women lose a baby, and then the other 6 know they've got a baby with Down syndrome, and then you've got 192 women who go away. So these are the kind of things I'm trying to get at today, which is just sort of breaking down stuff and trying to look at it from a different perspective. Does that make sense? Good. If you then come on to NIPT, which actually should be NIPS, because it should be non-invasive prenatal screening, non-invasive prenatal testing, we then have to go to North Korea with Rwanda Mayday study, I have to Google this, obviously, which takes 150,000 people. 150,000 women. We've then got 150,000 women, and we do NIPT on them all. Now, if we assume a 99% detection rate and a 0.3% screen positive rate, we've still got 300 women on the pitch. So I'm in there in the middle, I'm saying, right, all you guys, we start with 150,000. We don't know how many will leave. If we start going into NIPT, we don't know how many women will would probably have a higher proportion going for it because they're thinking it's a diagnostic test instead of, but let's assume for the moment still 50,000 women leave. So we're left with 100,000 women in the stadium because assume that a third will say, I don't want to know, I'm out of here. I'm not sure we can rely on that figure, but let's say that. So we've got 100,000 women in the stadium. We do NIPT on the wall, 0.3% screen positive, we've still got 300 women on the pitch. Now in that original 100,000 women, we would have had 100 babies with Down syndrome. On the pitch will be 99 of those babies with Down syndrome and 200, because there's a 0.2% false positive rate. We've got 200 women on the pitch who've got nothing wrong with them. And we've got 99, so we've actually got 299 women on the pitch. We then say to them, and this is why it's so important with NIPT, that the prior indication for the test depends whether or not you do a diagnostic test. You should do a diagnostic test, because in this analogy, 2 out of 3 women on the pitch won't have anything wrong with their baby. So we then do an amnio or CVS on those 299 women. And we identify, before that, of course, we may then find that about 100 leave, about a third go, hang on, I wasn't really listening, I didn't really think this through. We're now down to 200 women, because a third have left. So we're left with 66 women with Down syndrome and 130 women who haven't got Down syndrome who are left on the pitch. We then do a diagnostic test on them all. We identify the 66 women who've got a baby with Down syndrome. We cause the loss of 1 or 2 babies in that process, healthy babies, and we then have, whatever that would be, 120 something women who go home with no problem. But in that audience, there's still 1 woman whose baby's got Down syndrome. So the false positive rate would be 1% if you start with a 99% screen positive. It's even more complicated than that because it may be better than 99%. You may have to do that 10 days in a row before you miss 1 baby. But the important point is NIPT is not done.